Hello, and welcome to our Freshman Parent Orientation virtual event. I'm Michael Ralph, principal of Elizabeth Forward High School, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to connect with you, even if it's through the computer screen. As we move through the first quarter of the new school year, we just felt like we were missing something. Then it occurred to us, we miss seeing you at our annual summer orientation. Sure, many of our students attended the building tours and got to see some of their teachers, but it just wasn't the same without the parents. So this video is in response to your answer to the question, what do you want to know about the high school? You'll hear from staff members as they answer questions about extracurricular activities and clubs, academic programs, attendance, and technology issues. Many of your concerns are addressed in our program of studies. In addition to outlining academic programs, it contains information on graduation requirements and support services available to your child. We will provide a link in this video so you can review this important document. I hope you will find this video helpful in answering your questions about the high school, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you need anything.
Hello, I'm Dr. Heather Hibner, and I hope to answer some common attendance questions for students and parents for the 2020-2021 school year. Every morning, all students, remote and hybrid, should log into Canvas and mark themselves as present in their grade level course. Should a student forget to mark themselves as present, they should reach out directly to me or to Mrs. Scheiber in the guidance department so we can verify that the student was active in Canvas for the day. Should a student not be active in Canvas for the school day, they will be marked as absent. Parent excuses, medical excuses can be mailed to efhsattendance@efsd.net. The attendance policy will be in effect, and parents are encouraged to access the FAQ on the high school website. Any high school attendance-related questions can be directed to me at 412-896-2363 or at my email, which is hhibner@efsd.net.
Hello there, my name is Tim Guffey. I am the Athletic Director for the Elizabeth Forward School District. Welcome to Elizabeth Forward High School. In the year for the athletic teams, we offer numerous athletic teams that a ninth grader would be able to participate in. In the fall, we will offer football. That is a varsity and a JV sport. Boys and girls soccer, both of those are varsity and JV. We have a co-ed cross-country team, which features girls and the boys, and we also allow for JV on that team as well, if the numbers permit it. Volleyball is a girls sport for us in the fall, and that is also varsity and JV. And also to finish up the fall sports, we offer boys golf. That is a varsity and a JV sport. And then we also will offer a girls golf team. And they play off-site at Butler's golf course, and that will be for the fall sports. Moving forward into the winter's time, we have a junior high wrestling team that would consist of ninth graders along with 8th and 7th graders. And then we also have a varsity and JV wrestling team if numbers allow us to do that also. We have a boys 9th grade basketball team that is just 9th grade individuals on that team, but we also have boys varsity basketball, JV basketball, girls JV basketball, girls varsity basketball, and we have a co-ed swimming team. The swimming team is 9th through 12th graders. In the springtime, we offer boys baseball, girls, then that would also include JV baseball as well. We also do girls softball and JV softball. And then we have a co-ed track team, which is boys and girls from grades 9 through 12. And we do have some meets that are just for underclassmen, but not all the time is that the format. Once you get here to the high school, you can do any of these sports. You can be on the varsity team, or you could just be on the JV team. And basically, at the beginning of the year, we offer a free physical so that everybody has to have a physical and then must fill out the PIAA paperwork that needs to be for the upcoming season. However, in the summertime, we will offer a free physical for all athletes or potential athletes. That way, that is not an expense that you incur. We encourage everybody to come out and participate, whether you're just picking up the sport or just doing it for a number of years. The more the merrier, and we are more than happy to have you. Thank you.
Hello, parents and students. The purpose of this screencast is to acquaint you with the club and organization offerings at Elizabeth Forward High School. Perhaps you are a freshman at the high school this year, or a transfer student who came from another district, or you're a parent who is engaging the high school with your child for the first time. This video will show you how to connect with the clubs and organizations here at the high school so that students can make the most of their high school experience. The easiest way to find information about clubs and organizations at the high school is to utilize the school district's website, www.efsd.net. Once you arrive at the district website, if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see a white box. Click the white box, drag down to High School. This will direct you to the high school's main web page. Once there, if you look in the center at the top, you'll see a tab marked Clubs. Click on this tab. This will redirect you to the Clubs and Organizations section of the high school web page. Once there, you will see on the left-hand side, there is a list of all of the clubs and organizations that you can participate in here at the high school. Simply scroll down this list, look for ones that interest you, and click on their names. For example, if you scroll down to the bottom and see the student government organization and want to find out information about that group, click the name. You will be directed to the student government webpage. On the webpage, you'll find information about the organization and its affiliations outside of the district. You'll also find a blurb about the group itself. In this blurb, you'll learn about some of the things that the organization does throughout the year, including events and conferences and community service projects. If you continue to scroll, you'll see that there is information about the social media accounts that belong to this organization. You're free to follow those organizations on their Instagram or Twitter, or some have Facebook pages or YouTube channels. You are free to follow those from your own personal accounts. Additionally, if you look on the page, you'll also see that this group has a Remind account. Remind accounts allow students to receive text messages directly from organization sponsors. Sponsors may reach out to students via text if they have a project that the group is working on during the day, and they may need assistance from student helpers during their study halls or during lunch periods or after school, or they could text out information about an upcoming meeting. The last item you'll see here is information about the Canvas course for this particular organization. In light of COVID-19, many of our organizations have developed their own Canvas courses within the Canvas learning management system. This organization is one of those. In order to connect via Canvas, all a student needs to do is reach out to the sponsor of the organization, and the sponsor will provide the student with the login information and password to sign up for the Canvas course for that group. We cannot put this information on our district webpage because it would violate the security of the system. And students are engaging in meetings in their clubs right now via Zoom. So we want to make sure that our students are protected. Simply email the club sponsor, and the club sponsor will provide you with the necessary information. If you continue scrolling down the page, you'll see the name of the sponsor and the sponsor's room number. Students are encouraged to email any sponsor of a club they are interested in joining for more information. And if they are in-person learners, they are encouraged to stop by the classroom of the teacher sponsor of any organization they are interested in as well. Many of our club sponsors have bulletin boards or boxes or other organizational tools either directly outside of their classroom doors or right inside their classroom doors, where students can find more information as well. You'll notice that this organization's Twitter account is directly linked to the page as well, so you can see that this organization has recently tweeted that a meeting will take place. If we scroll back to the top of the screen, we'll just take a look at one other club for another example. This is the Leo Club. If we click on Leo Club, we'll find out a little bit about Leo Club, the contact information and social media information for Leo Club, the sponsor's name and room number for Leo Club, and if we click the sponsor's name, we will be directed to the sponsor's teacher webpage where we can find the teacher's email address at the high school. So you can reach out directly to the club sponsor via email. Clicking back very quickly to the Leo Club page, you'll see some photos, and again, similarly, the connection to the club's Twitter account as well. Hopefully, this has given you a good idea of some of the organizations that are available to students at the high school. We encourage students to get involved, to reach out to club sponsors, and to be a part of the organizations we have here at the high school. To all of you who are new to Elizabeth Forward High School, we welcome you, and we look forward to you coming to our clubs and organizations and being a part of them.
Hi, my name is Steve Hartnett. I'm the Director of Digital Teaching and Learning at Elizabeth Forward School District. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all the parents and guardians of Elizabeth Forward School District. Your hard work and dedication this school year has definitely not gone unnoticed. The purpose of this video is to provide information on Apple iPads, give a little bit more information on PowerSchool, and finally, talk a lot about Canvas, our learning management system. First of all, I'd like to introduce, though, our technology department. Our department is run by Mr. Matt Toth. He's the Director of Information Technology. I support him as the Director of Digital Teaching and Learning. PowerSchool is run by Mrs. Lauren Fusco, and we're really lucky to have Ms. Rochelle Pletcher and Mr. Jeff Stolkovich as our technology support staff. First, I'd like to talk a little bit about our Apple iPads. As you can see, there's 4 QR codes on the screen. You can scan these for more information. The first one's going to provide a setup guide for the iPad. The second one's going to provide quick fixes and troubleshooting tips for the iPad if anything should go wrong. Third, there is a damage claim form. So if there's any damage on the iPad, we ask that you fill out this form. And finally, our loaner protocol. So if the iPad has to be sent out for repair, we can provide your student with an iPad loaner if you follow this protocol. All this information can be found on our Elizabeth Forward School District website, so efsd.net. If you select departments and then technology, you can find all of these forms and more information there as well. What I'd really like to focus on is Canvas, our learning management system. I'm often asked a lot, what is a learning management system? Think of it just like a digital classroom. By now, you are probably very familiar with Canvas. If you're not, Canvas is a place where our teachers go ahead and put all of their activities, all of their assessments, homework, you name it, it's all going in Canvas for our students to go ahead and interact with on their iPads as well. So students are able to go ahead and submit work. They're able to take their assessments, so quizzes and tests alike in Canvas as well. We also house a lot of outside applications inside Canvas, one of them being Zoom. So if your student is opted on Zoom, they're probably going through Canvas to access that Zoom meeting as well. So I'm often also asked, why do we choose Canvas? Canvas checks off a lot of boxes for our school district. We're looking for a learning management system that's well organized, one that's very supportive, one that allows our teachers and students to be creative as well. We were looking for a way for students and teachers to be able to collaborate and be connected with one another. And finally, we were looking for a way that teachers can distribute their engaging lessons to their students as well. Canvas also houses a lot of other applications and platforms within it. So we also think of Canvas as a conduit or a one-stop shop for our students. So they can go to Canvas and they can get all and have access to all of these outside applications as well. And then finally, to wrap this up, Canvas itself is used by the vast majority of higher ed and colleges and universities across the country. It's the #1 learning management system within the United States. So a lot of local universities, as you can see, and some of the most prestigious universities as well use Canvas as their learning management system. We try to be as supportive as we can with Canvas. So first and foremost, we have a YouTube channel for all the students at Elizabeth Forward School District that provides tips, some tricks if you want to call it that, and some support as well. And this can all be found on the district website. For parents, we've created a parent page on our district website. Canvas Parent is its own application. It's a way for parents to check grades, to view due dates, to read instructions, to follow calendars of a certain class or classes, and then also to communicate with a teacher as well. If you scan that QR code or you go to the EFSD website and select for families and then select Canvas Parent information, you'll be able to access some additional information with Canvas Parent as well. One of those resources that we're really happy and excited to share is an iBook that we created. So basically what this iBook is, you can download it to an Apple device such as the school iPad, and it's going to go through the setup process and the different features of that Canvas Parent app as well. Just a little bit more information to provide. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about Canvas and PowerSchool. There are some differences. So Canvas is our learning management system. This is used for distributing digital content, as I mentioned, course organization, management, assigning coursework, providing student assessment. PowerSchool is used for record keeping. So this is where we, for example, take care of student attendance and student grades. For the most accurate reflection of your students' grades and attendance, please check PowerSchool. That's where you'll go. And finally, to wrap everything up, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via email or phone number, and I'll be happy to assist you. Thank you.